Good over there. You're welcome to Suitable Tutors. Today we'll be discussing about how to identify acids and bases. Acid generally can be identified in three major ways. Rather, how can you identify acid? Okay, the first thing you have to look for, if you see a compound, how do you know it's an acid? The first thing you have to look for is that acid contains hydrogen joined with any other thing. This is HF. We call it hydrofluoric acid. Now, because of the presence of H, this is an acid. Another example, hydrochloric acid. Because of the presence of this is an acid. Another example, hydrobromic acid. Hydrogen and bromine. Hydrogen is here, is an acid. Hydroiodide acid. This is an acid because of the presence of hydrogen. This hydrogen sulfide. Because hydrogen is here, is an acid. This is sulfuric acid or tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. Because of the presence of hydrogen, is an acid. This is triazosulfate 4 acid. Because of this, is an acid. This is triazocarbonate 4 acid. Because of this, is an acid. This is triazonitrate 5 acid. Because of this, is an acid. This is also an acid. Okay. This is tetraoxophosphate 5 acid. Because of this, is an acid. This is also an acid. This is an acid because of this presence of hydrogen. This is an acid because of the presence of hydrogen. This is an acid because of the presence of hydrogen. The first method for us to identify acid is the presence of hydrogen joining with other elements or compounds. Let's go to the second method. The second method is when our acid contains COOH. This is an organic acid when you have COOH, but it's still an acid. Let's take some example. This is COOH joined with hydrogen. Because it has only one carbon, we call it metanoic acid. Metanoic acid. Because this one also have COOH, is also an acid. You can see now. But because the carbon is 1, 2, 2 carbon means eth. This is ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. Okay. This is another example. Because there are 1 C here plus another 2, making 3. It is called propanoic acid. Another one, this is also an acid. This is also an acid. So the second method is that whenever you see COOH, it becomes an acid. Another method of knowing acid is when a non-metal is joining with oxygen. Non-metals joining with oxygen. I have 3 examples here. So you can see this. We call this one sulfur 4 oxide. Sulfur 4 oxide. Because of the presence of this non-metal joining with oxygen, this is an acid. Another one, because carbon is a non-metal joining with oxygen here, because this is carbon 4 oxide, is also an acid. Because of this non-metal, which is nitrogen, joining with oxygen here, is also an acid. So that is how we know acid. We are going to bases now. How can we identify bases? I will advise you to watch this video through to the end, because at the end of this video, I'll be dropping an hint. Because people always make mistake, they call bases an alkali and they call alkali bases. Whereby there are differences between bases and alkali, and I will show you at the end of this video. So try to watch to the end. Now let's go to bases. How do we know bases? Identify bases. How to identify bases? Bases contain OH. That's the first method. That's the first method. Let's look at this. This is called lithium hydroxide. But because of this OH is a base. This is sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, cesium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, and aluminium hydroxide. Because of the presence of this OH in all these, they are all known as bases. So this is the first method of knowing bases. So we have to go to the second method now. Second method is when a metal is joined with oxygen. The other time they were talking about acid, it is non-metal joining with oxygen. Or this is now a metal joining with oxygen. Looking at this is a metal, calcium, joining with oxygen. Calcium with oxygen, that's calcium oxide is a base. Copper oxide is a base. Aluminium oxide is a base. Magnesium oxide is a base. Sodium oxide is a base. Lithium oxide is a base. Rubidium oxide is a base. Manganese oxide is another base. Iron 3 oxide is a base, and iron 2 oxide is also a base. Those are the method of known bases. The second method is metal joining with oxygen. Now, the trick that I said I will tell you, which is a secret which people did not know. People make mistakes of calling bases alkali. And there are differences between the two. Bases are what I've just said now. But alkalis are those bases that can dissolve in water. Alkalis are those bases, they are bases soluble in water. So some people say alkalis are soluble bases, and they are just as simple as that. So this is the secret that you need to know, which means all alkalis are bases, but not all bases are alkaline. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I believe you learned one thing or the other. For you to learn more about chemistry and mathematics, please subscribe to our channel, share this video, and also press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you. See you in the next video.